Hi guys, my name is Kier, but here on the internet I go by Hobokiki, and today we are going to be planning in my Hobonichi cousin. Yes, this baby has been through it all. You can tell, huh? Next year we're gonna have a cover on it, but we're planning from December 4th through the 10th, and we are going to be using some stickers that I received from Sadie's Stickers. This kit is called Werefisteria. Excuse me if I pronounce it incorrectly, but here's the large deco. Here is the floral trim that came with it, or at least that I ordered with it. Here are the small florals that are really going to come in clutch, as you'll see in this video. And here is the journaling page with all the functional boxes and whatnot. And that is all from the kit, but I am going to be adding in something else with it. These stickers that I received from Amazon a year or two ago. Look at these cute animals with like cozy Christmas sweaters on. Is that not the most cutest thing in the world? So I'm just going to pick out all the cute animals with the cute scarves or sweaters on. Look at this snow leopard. It's just it's just so cute. Like, who thought of this? Whoever thought of this? Y'all did a great job. This is a cute idea. I love the idea of a wild creature wearing, a domesticated sweater. It's just it's just too adorable. So I think I have everything I want. Not the crow. It's not even wearing anything. So I am taking the poor crow out. I will add in this washi from Amazon as well as this highlighter. Let's do it. How is everybody doing? Well, you know me, it wouldn't be a Kiera or a Hobokiki video if I did not completely struggle with something. And in today's video, I am struggling with the washi. I have no clue what was going on. Maybe because it was just so old, it got super sticky, but it did not want to release correctly. And this is the problem. I eventually fix it, as you can see. I do get it together. I get my life together, and I run into the new problem of trying to make it rip nicely. But this is why you cannot have washi just lying around for years at a time, because it gets super sticky. I don't know what happens in the time frame of it just sitting around for a month versus it sitting around for a year, but the washi adhesive goes crazy. Like, it goes ham after a certain period of time. So would I recommend you have just a whole bunch of washi lying around, not being used for years at a time? No, I would not recommend that. However, I do know that it is unavoidable for a lot of us planner babes. So just heed my warning, it is going to get extremely sticky after a while. Just want you to know. But I bought the washi in because I thought, one, this kit needed some kind of solid color to make it really come together, right? Because there's quite a few colors bouncing around. There's the browns, the oranges from the fox, the purple florals, the greens. Like, I mean, it works, but a solid color just helps ground the kit. So I brought in the washi for that, as well as to kind of match the sweater color that is happening on the stickers that I got from Amazon. So I'm thinking that with adding this washi, it's really just going to make everything come together. Now I'm making my version of a little weekend banner. Look, I realize the weekend banner thing is played out for a lot of people, and that's cool. But on my channel, we still make like little cute little weekend designs because I always like that idea. Duh, we know it's the weekend. We know Saturday and Sunday is the weekend. We don't need anything that states it's the weekend. But I just like having it there simply because it's fun. That's all. It really serves no greater purpose than that. And why not have something in your planner just because you enjoy it? That's like the main reason to have a planner. So I am going to continue to make weekend banners until my little heart's content. I almost filmed this part out of camera, but I do, get my life together and pull up the Hobonichi cousin so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I did want this snow leopard. I was looking for animals that took the span of 2 days. As you can see, the owl took 2 days, and then the snow leopard, because of the way that it's curved as well as its tail, it takes a little bit of 2 days. So I wanted that in here. And then I just wanted the fox because he was so cute. Look at him with this little Christmas hat on. What you know about Christmas? That's why it's so cute. Because it's like all these wild creatures wearing like domesticated like sweaters and Christmas hats. It's so silly, which is so cute. I don't know if it was just because I was in love with the fox with the Santa hat on, but I did eventually come up with this idea to surround it with florals. And oh my gosh, I wish I thought of this sooner, but it's never too late. I thought it would be so cute to go ahead and make it look like it was sitting in a patch of wildflowers. So I'm grabbing a lot of these little flowers. Oh my gosh, look how cute he is. He's definitely my favorite, which is why he's in the sidebar. If you didn't know, a lot of the times when I am putting a sticker in the sidebar, it's because it's my favorite sticker. And just look how cute he is right there. So adorable. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it is simply which sticker fills that space the best. But most of the time it is, my favorite sticker taking the place in the sidebar. And of course, I made my mood tracker, and now I am just working. Now I am just marking my work schedule for the week. Always love to see that. Bringing in my Snorlax washi cutter from Odd Loop to go ahead and mark straight lines here this week. Now I am adding boxes from the Sadie Stickers journaling page to go ahead and mark the events for this week. And with this, I will say I wish I got this page on regular matte paper because her transparent paper is very transparent. It's beautiful for like the florals, but with the boxes, it's like you can barely even see the boxes. So I wish I would have gotten this on matte. So not only would it be easier for me to write on it, which is a problem for most transparent papers, right? Let's be real. But it's just like hers is also very, very transparent. It's hard to see what was going on. So I don't know. I'm being nitpicky, but I do wish I would have gotten the journaling page on regular matte paper. And then I'm just going to finish it off just by putting a little drop shadow in for the weekend, to really make it stand out. And that is pretty much going to be it for the weekly spread this week, at least before the pen, before I add anything in. I really like how it turned out. It's giving like a subtle Christmas nod. It's December. We can celebrate Christmas now. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. And it's giving just like a hint of Christmas, but it's still mostly just like winter vibes. But we are going to go ahead and skip to the daily sections because if you're new here, hi, how are you? I use the exact same stickers that I use in the weekly section, in my daily section. It is not only very pretty for me, but it is functional because it lets me know exactly where we are in the week, which week it is. So I know my OG subscribers, the real ones, they're going to be like, girl, we're tired of you explaining that. I got to explain it for the new people, you guys. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just bear with me whenever I say it. But I definitely wanted to add this buck here because he was just the cutest one to me. He was so cute in this little Christmas sweater. So I needed him to be on Monday. And yeah, Monday came together really quickly for me. As you can see, all I did was slap down 3 stickers and I called it a day for Monday. And sometimes it be like that. Now for Tuesday and Wednesday, I am going to add a little bit more deco. We're going to use the rest of the trim for these pages. So I'm just adding the florals at the bottom, kind of like a washi situation. Most people would put just a regular strip of washi at the bottom on their Hobonichi, which is completely understandable because I do that quite often myself. But I'm going to add the floral trim at the top as well. And then you get to see me thinking, oh, well, maybe it'd be nice to add some washi where the floral is coming out so they're not just like coming out of nowhere. So I go ahead and add that washi to the top as well. It was giving me a little bit of a fight again, and I wasn't feeling like dealing with it. Like, you got it, big homie. So I just ripped it off and just called it a day. And now I'll be adding in these animals. And it wasn't until after I stuck the grizzly bear down that I realized I wanted to do the same floral thing that I did with the fox with these animals. So I made sure I just added some florals to Mr. Bear over there because he is super cute with his sweater on. And now he's even cuter with flowers around him. And I am going to do the same for this big cat here. And ta-da, it looks so much cuter right there, right? And then I am going to add a double line box. Y'all know that's my thing. I just feel like it fills the space better and it grounds the wild animal up there. It's not just floating in the middle of nowhere. Now it's really like sitting on something. So it made sense for me to add that box there. I'll find some reason, something to fill that box in with. A lot of times when you guys see me do a double lined box like that, I really have no reasoning as to why it's there, you know, except for it just fills the space nicely. Um, Sometimes, every so often, I will purposely put a double line box on the page for like an event or something of that nature. But most of the time, it's simply because it fills the page the way I need it to fill the page. And I just eventually find something from that day. Maybe it was something that made me laugh. Maybe it was something that made me cry. Maybe it was something big that happened at work. Maybe I just want to write about what happened at work and let that be just a small portion of my day rather than the whole page. I usually just find something to put in the box and I don't really stress myself. Sometimes it's nothing big at all, but I just like having a box there to center the page a little bit more. And I like doing that. For Thursday and Friday, again, another page or another spread that came together relatively quickly. Now we're moving on to the weekend, and I decided I was going to fuss with this washi tape one more time. I don't know why I'm doing it to myself, but I just felt like it was needed to really bring everything all together since I did put it on the weekly section. I did want to bring more of it into the daily section. And I want to use the rest of the scraps from the Sadie sticker kit, so it's not like going to waste. So now I'm just going to bring in the last two animals that I pulled, and I don't have many florals left, but I am going to try to make it work, add some background to these animals, and just decorate them a little bit more using what I have left. And it's not a lot. I don't have a lot left, but I make it work. Side note, I really do like how this bunny is drawn. I don't know why, but it looking up in the air like that, it just looks hopeful. And I know that's like me grasping at straws, but it looks like, it's had a time or two, and yet it is still very hopeful. And I don't know why I feel that way about this random sticker, but I do love it. The wolf is cool too, and he is going on the top because, well, I just didn't want two animals at the bottom. And he kind of is doing the floating thing that I did not really like, but because of the florals that I am adding to it, I think it works. It's kind of like, he's just coming out of a flower field. That's how I justify it in my head. But anyways, here is the final flip through. This is the weekly section. I thought it came out pretty nice. And here is the daily section. That's Monday with the cute little buck right there. Tuesday, Wednesday. Honestly, Wednesday might be my favorite spread for the daily section. I don't know. Everything is just working the way that I need it to work on Wednesday. Here is Thursday and Friday. It's very simple, but it gets the job done. And Saturday and Sunday. And that is my setup for this week, you guys. I hope you liked it. If you did like the video, please leave a like. If you disliked the video, feel free to leave a dislike, bro. We keep it real over here on this channel. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.